Alright, so today we're looking at Frary Peak in Antelope Island. And here is the parking lot for it. It was pretty busy, but it was a Friday, but very muddy conditions. And here we can kind of see we're a little bit up from the parking lot. Not too far, but we've got a little bit of elevation so far. And then here we're just getting slightly above that spot. And you can see the peak in the back. And there's the destination we need to get to. And as you can see, it's super muddy, but I have my Neo's over boots, which was a very smart decision, saving me. There's the water over there. There's a little part where it goes into a little cave, which is cool. I was expecting to turn a corner and see a little goblin or ghoul, but I didn't. And as you can see, we're getting a little high up, so there's actual snow, and it's also in the shady part of the mountain, so a little bit of snow is still here. And there should usually be a lot more snow at this time of the year, but global warming, you know. And there's water again. Here I go, a little bend in the trail. You can see my big Neo boots. And here we're kind of approaching the peak, and as you can see, it gets a lot more snowy up there. You can see some ravens flying around. Or I think they're actually crows. They're a little smaller than ravens. And there's a lot of them flying around. I didn't see a single bison on my adventure, but a lot of ravens. Or antelopes. I didn't see any antelopes. There he goes. Oh, landing. And here, you might be able to see there's a little lizard hiding in these rocks. There he is. Oh, there he goes. And these rocks, pretty cool. Pretty sure they're volcanic rocks, because they're black and pretty igneous to me. But I don't know. And here's the super muddy part. It's right in the sun, and it's pretty high up, so it's just like a river running through the trail. So definitely wear some correct boots. I saw a lot of people with their shoes that just didn't look correct. And then here is the first kind of section. And you can hear there, maybe, there are coyotes. Can't really see them, but you can hear them squawking. I think they were in that little like gully down there, but I don't know. That's where it sounded like it was coming from, the trees in there. And this was right on the ridge. And there are some jokers who took the wrong route and didn't see this main trail to the peak, which I am very close to. Here's the peak. There's a USGS survey thing. It's kind of weird. I've never seen one of those. And here's the geocache slash trail or summit register, which is really full. Here's just a big panoramic view of all the mountains. So the Wasatch over there. You can see there's not much water or snow. And there's some mountains over there that I've climbed quite a bit. And over here are the Ochre Mountains. There's Stansbury over there, which I've done a little bit of hiking, but not much. And on this side, there's a lot more water. Still not a ton, though. You can see it's pretty just dirty and muddy and dry up here in the middle of February. And that's where I came from. Here's me just coming back down the trail. Alright, so I rate these hikes using 3 criteria: solitude, scenery, and difficulty. Solitude is just how many people are hiking on the trail with you. Scenery is the good views, and difficulty is how hard it is. So first off, solitude is probably a 6. It's probably a lot less in the summer because there's not much high points in Antelope Island, and Frary Peak is the highest, so naturally people want to hike this peak a lot more than the other ones in the area, so it gets used quite a bit. So yeah, definitely probably like a 4 in the summer. Scenery is probably an 8 just because it's such a weird location. You're in a giant salt lake in the middle of a desert on a mountain peak. But besides that, it's not great. There's just like a lot of dirt and a little bit of shrubbery and rocks, and but the view of the lake is really what gives it an 8. Then difficulty is probably a 7. The hike itself isn't too long, but it's pretty steep, and there's not really much shade if you did it in the summer, so you'd be kind of cooking. And there are kind of some little tiny technical spots on the way to the top. So yeah, if you want to hike a giant mountain, not giant, kind of big mountain in the middle of a desert on an island, check it out. Okay, goodbye.